following presentation of the National Football League.
First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the New York Giants on Sunday Night Primetime. On the Lions sideline, Dan Campbell, former third-round pick of the Giants as a tight end, spent 4 years here from 1999 through 2002. On the other side, it's Giants head coach Brian Daboll. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And it will finally get him down. He gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike. And I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The Giants sending out their punter. This fielded at the 3. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
He's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. It is 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Now trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
18 Cardinal.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's gonna look for the home run ball.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Brian Daboll there, the head coach of the Giants. His guys heading back out for their next possession from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Dart. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
At the 35-yard line.
Neighbors in motion. On the play fake, here's Dart. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Quickly, pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
Here we go, here we go.
On play action, it is Dart. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple. From the 35, here's 2nd and 7. That is caught out wide on the RPO. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the air once more is Dart. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Giant first down.
Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing again, Dart. To the goal line and in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Rupi is able to add the extra point, and the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Rupi to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Lions offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And his numbers this season, eye-popping in a lot of categories. I'll just show you one. He is the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And this will be a Lions first down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
That's good for a Lions first down. A gain of 12. First down, Lions.
Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker. Now it's 2nd and 1. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up. Here's a run. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. A play fake and a dart. This pass deflected and caught. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Giants, first down.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Burks. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. We'll go once more with Brooks. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
65.
Now, faking the give. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Aiden Hutchinson getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. The Lions offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. He's put together some hot campaign. Currently 2nd in the NFL in touchdown receptions amongst wideouts. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A long one from Gibbs. 33 yards.
First down. A gain of 33 yards on the play. And the Lions first down.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
First down, Detroit.
Here's first and 10. Now Gibbs. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And that is incomplete. And Campbell will opt to bring out the field goal unit. This one will be from 37 yards out. His kick is perfect. And the Lions will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Dart gonna hold on to it himself, and the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
At the 45-yard line.
On second down, Dart. The outside, caught by Neighbor. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So third down coming up. They'll try and run it with Brooks. First down and more inside the 40. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
And the Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first down, Dart. Now he'll run it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It appears one of the Giants, yes, they were able to fall on it, so they keep possession.
10 at the 19-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. He runs with it. And nice work there, going to a slide, gain about 7. Here comes Blake Groupie for this field goal try. This from 30 yards out. Groupie's kick is good. And the Giants will level the score at 10 apiece.
And barring something dramatic here happening, that field goal should take us into the break all tied up. So this one obviously could go either way. I'm really excited to see, Mike, which team comes out of the halftime break, make some adjustments on both sides of the ball to try to give themselves the edge.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Lions offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. He's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards.
Here we go, set. 19 Tigers, set go.
The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and got fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. It covers 51 yards. Here's Gibbs. And he'll take this one in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. Man in motion, heading left. They'll go play action here with Dart. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Giants.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of shotgun, it's Dart. Now he takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Dart. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Dallas Turner, his second sack tonight. Number 5 for him now on the year. The Giants sending out their punter. He's on for the second time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. That is taken at the 10. And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30. Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. That's quickly out to Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That's good. For the Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He'll decide to keep this once more. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Detroit.
A gain of 12. And the Lions, 1st down.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
He'll drop the throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Lions. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He knocks it through. And the Lions move out to a 24-10 lead.
Giants 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 4. Brooks. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
Brings up third down.
Check, Panther. Here we go. Roll, roll, roll.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Bring it.
3rd and inches.
Let's go now.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to put any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
Reload, reload. Set, go.
They'll run the sneak, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Tag. Like the 18. Check out.
They hand it to Gibbs. Space to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Here's a run. Marked down at the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. One more time, they try Gibbs. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. We know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. The Lions add on to their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Come on, set. Reload.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Moving left.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart will get this into the hands of Neighbor. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
Hey, hey.
They'll try it now with Brooks. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
It's a turnover.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop. I can promise you, that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Flush to his right. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 16-yard line.
On a handoff, Brooks. And that one going to be thrown down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. On 3rd down, here is Dart. That's pumped by Brooks. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And the Giants first down.
Throwing, Dart. That is caught. It's Robinson. So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Gain of 6. And the Giants.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. Into space. Inside the 30. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now. 18 cards.
The throw is Dart. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Here's Dart. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Dart going to throw it on 2nd down. Here comes the screen to Brooks. Oh, he is deep leaded on that one. Picked up. Thrown down behind the line of scrimmage. Throw across his body is complete. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. They'll go, and here's Dart. He'll try to run for it, and he will get into the end zone. Jackson Dart, touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. Groupie now for the extra point. He's got it. The Giants are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Lions 27. Giants 17.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout.
60-6.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
It's 2nd and 8.
Roll, roll, roll.
Now Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The Giants going to call their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll drop to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. It is a big play there for the Lions. 36 yards.
At the 6-yard line.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
I don't mind the call. Down here this close to the goal line, you're trying to account for the extra defenders. In this case, you're trying to read them, but give credit to the defense. They had the running back accounted for and the quarterback.
So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago. They make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one.